Hi guys, and welcome back to another Flight Simulator 2024 video. Today's one is basically just a recap of the developer stream that Microsoft and Flight Sim did on Wednesday. Now, the main thing for me that I've come away from this stream was the fact that the 2024 marketplace will be delayed until early 2025. Now, obviously, this was promised to us, I think, within a few weeks of launch. Initially, it was on launch day, but with all the issues that they've had, they've said that they are going to postpone for a few weeks so that developers can optimize their aircrafts and make sure it's ready for 2024. Now, they did come out and say on the stream that the marketplace will be delayed until early 2025. I'm not sure when exactly. I'm hoping in January, but you never know with them. In the amount of bugs this game has, it's possible that it could be delayed even further. Now, they went through all their most voted bugs and they basically just gave us an update on what they are looking at in terms of fixing. What you see on the screen right now is the ones with the most votes, so I think you've got 20 out there. Some of them are already fixed, some of them are under investigation. The one that affected me the most was no cockpit or engine sounds, which is under investigation. Luckily, I managed to fix that by clearing the cache on the game, and if you've not seen my video about that, take a look, it might fix it. Obviously, some people still can't start a flight, which is really weird, but not surprising. There are still quite a lot of issues with this game. They have also said that as a thank you, they will be offering us a few planes, which I'll show you right now. The first one is a Famous Flyer 11 Cessna 185F, which they said that they will give us, and the second one is the CAP4 Paulistina, which is from Brazil. So I think they said they'll give us those for free, and they will also give us another two, but those are currently unknown. So as a pretty much thank you or an apology for how bad this game is, they will be giving us four free apology planes. They also noted that it was an awful launch and that they apologized for that, which was Jorg Newman, head of Microsoft Flight Sim, and they are also working on an ability to download planes and airports to make it easier for us to actually load the game in terms of the cloud system not working properly. So that's very good. That should be in a patch coming soon. So they noted that patch number 3 will be coming next week on either the 10th or the 12th of December, which is pretty good. That should be a big one, and I think they noted that you can remove certain add-ons, I believe, with that patch, although it might take a week or two for that to actually load. Now, in terms of low-res world textures, they've said that it's been partially fixed, but it's still in progress in terms of making sure that it is fully fixed. A lot of people also noted that the object LOD on Xbox is terrible for anything more than 20 feet away, and they noted that on console it's to do with the limitation of memory. They think the option to clear the memory after a certain amount of time could fix it, but again, something that they're investigating. There's also a possibility that the memory gets full because of the quick resume feature on the Xbox. Now, if you don't know about that, if you pretty much exit the game, turn off the console, and then load it back, it starts off from where you left it. So if you do get memory limitation, just quit the game completely and then load it up, and then that should be running smoothly again. Now, in terms of us complaining about this game being on the cloud and the ability to actually just download it like Flight Sim 2020, Microsoft did acknowledge that issue, and they said that if we were to download this game fully, like 2020, it would be around 1.4 terabytes, which is, as you know, very large. And even if we had the fastest internet in the world, it would still take around 25 hours to download because of the megabit download speed on this game. For some reason, I only get around 250, and despite my internet being very fast. So that's one thing that they noted. It's something that I've been complaining about a lot, but obviously it's understandable at the fact that we can't really download it completely. But they did mention that you can download certain airplanes and airports so that once you load the game at your specific airport with the plane that you use a lot, yeah, it will actually load up more smoother. The textures will be much better as well instead of loading directly from the cloud. Now, for me, this is pretty good. I mean, I love flying the A380 and I fly out of Heathrow quite a bit. So I think once that feature is available to us, I'm going to be doing that quite well, straight away, really. So that's another thing that is pretty good that I'm looking forward to. Now, obviously, as you can see on the screen, there are a lot more bugs in this game. For me, the main ones, like I said before, were number 8, but I think that's fixed for me. Obviously, there's quite a bit of stuttering and lag. I don't know if that's because of my internet. It must be a bug in the game, probably loading from the cloud, which is not ideal. Let me know if you guys have any bugs in this game that it's not been mentioned on the screen. Obviously, there's a lot, so they can't really put all of them in there. Lately, for me, this game has been working a lot more better. I'm hoping that patch number 3 will fix quite a lot of things, but I've been able to make videos from these flights. Nothing's really crashing that much. Or you might have the occasional stutters, but even when I do the pilot walk around the plane, that seems to be working smoothly. I've got all my engine noises as well. Autopilot seems to be working. Again, for me, the low textures on these cities, they're not that great. Hopefully that gets fixed like they mentioned, but flying over certain cities, it's ridiculously bad. I did California, I think San Francisco in a previous video. I'm not sure if you saw that, and yeah, not ideal. It doesn't look that great, which is frustrating. But for me, the biggest takeaway is the lack of a marketplace. So we're not going to be getting any for the rest of 2024. They didn't mention anything about the liveries and the add-ons that they took away from us to make this game smoother. Well, as far as I can recall, they didn't mention that. So obviously that's still a big issue for us. I'm hoping they can fix that soon in patch 3. Whether that comes back to us or not with patch 3 is the question, but I guess we'll find out next week. Obviously we also have quite a lot of default Airbus planes from Microsoft and Asobo that were given to us from this game. They don't have liveries either, so it's basically a waiting game for the marketplace and just making sure that we can get some liveries there from developers that make them. But yeah, that's pretty much the developer's presentation in a nutshell. Sure I didn't miss anything, or if I did, put it in the comments below. But like I said before, if there's any bugs that you guys have encountered, let me know in the comments below, and I'll see if I've got anything similar like that. As always, thanks for watching this video. Leave a like and smash that subscribe button.